Hello, friends. We're here at the Wheels of History Museum, and in the previous video, we explored the exhibition of vintage cars. Be sure to watch it if you haven't yet. They're truly beautiful. In this video, we're heading up to the second floor of the exhibition where the retro motorcycle collection is located. Let's get straight to the review without any further ado. First up is the ZIM 350 quad bike, produced from 1991 to the early 2000s. Manufactured at the Kharkiv factory, the designers envisioned it as a mini tractor, which is why it came with attachments like a plow, harrow, cultivator, and a trailer. The VP 150 Vyatka was the first mass-produced Soviet scooter made in the 1950s. It was a copy of the Italian Vespa. In 1959, the Italian company Piaggio, maker of the Vespa, even filed a complaint against the USSR for completely copying the design without a license. The Vyatka Electron was a Soviet scooter created in the 1970s as a modernized version of the previous model. This scooter gained popularity among Soviet citizens for its reliability and ease of maintenance, though it was quite heavy, over 100 kilograms. The Jawa 350 is a true legend of Soviet roads, the dream of every biker in the Eastern Bloc. It was produced from the 1950s onward, manufactured in Czechoslovakia by Jawa and imported into the USSR by the millions. Česká zbrojovka motorcycles from Czechoslovakia were true workhorses on motocross tracks long before the Japanese took over the scene. The CZ125 model is one of the most iconic among light motocross bikes. Production years approximately from the 1950s to the 1970s. The BMW R35 is a story that smells of old oil, German steel, and post-war paradoxes. This motorcycle tells the tale of World War II, Germany's division, and Soviet trophies. BMW produced it from 1937 to 1940. After World War II, the BMW plant in IZH ended up in the Soviet occupation zone. The Soviets resumed production of the R35 under the BMW R35 brand Eisenacher Motorenwerk. The IZH 350 is the granddaddy of all IZH motorcycles, the first mass-produced model, and a starting point for Soviet motorcycle manufacturing. Produced from 1946 to 1951, it was a copy of the German DKWNZ 350, brought to the USSR as war booty. Soviet engineers simply disassembled the DKW, redrew it, simplified it a bit, and voila, a domestic model. The M72 was produced from 1941 through the 1960s. It's a direct copy of the German BMW R71. In 1940, the USSR officially bought several models from Germany, obtained the blueprints, and began production tailored for military use. The Dnipro motorcycle was made by the Kiev motorcycle plant, KMZ. I used to live near it, by the way. It was a special version for Soviet road police. Production years, 1967 to 2008. Its lineage traces back to the M72, a copy of the BMW R71. The true elite among Dnipro bikes, KMZ escort motorcycles. Years of active use, 1970s to 1990s. Produced in small batches, often manually fine-tuned. Designed for escorting government convoys, parades, and for use by police and security forces. The Dnipro 14.9 motorcycle, also known as Escort 78, was a special model developed at KMZ for the ceremonial escort of USSR leadership. The first batch of 25 units was made in 1979 and delivered to the Garage of Special Purpose. A second batch of 25 was made in 1984. These motorcycles were used to escort government convoys until the early 1990s. The KMZ 8.955 patrol motorcycle was a specialized model developed by the Kyiv motorcycle plant in 1999 for Ukraine's state automobile inspectorate. Based on earlier escort models, it had several unique features. This was one of KMZ's last developments before the plant ceased operations. Due to its limited production and specialized use, it is now rare and of interest to collectors and motorcycle enthusiasts. Moto Guzzi 575 PANT is a specialized motorcycle developed by the Italian manufacturer Moto Guzzi for police and other law enforcement units. PANT stands for Polizia Ambulanza Nucleo Tecnico, indicating its use by police, ambulance services, and technical teams. These bikes were used by Italian law enforcement in the 1980s and 1990s. The Jawa 250/593 Police is a special version of the Jawa 250/593 model developed by the Czech manufacturer Jawa Moto for police use. Also known as the Jawa 250 Vodnik, it was produced starting in 1994 and was known for its reliability and ease of maintenance. The Ural motorcycle series dates back to 1941. Produced at the Urbit motorcycle plant IMZ in Russia, the first Urals were copies of the German BMW R71 adapted for the Red Army during World War II. KMZ-8.155 Dnipro 11 is a heavy road motorcycle with a sidecar produced by the Kyiv motorcycle plant, KMZ, starting in 1985. This model became one of the most iconic and popular in the Dnipro motorcycle line. There are a few other motorcycles and exhibits here. I didn't film them very well, so I'll just show you what else is on this floor. Show your appreciation for the video with a like. I'd also be very grateful for a subscription. I won't say another word and will leave you to enjoy the rest of the video in the arms of history.